Today, we're going to be talking about television advertisements. We've all seen them at some point or another, but today we're going to look at the industry as a whole. This is an industry that makes a lot of money. In 2013, there were $74 billion in sales. That trend is expected to grow over the coming years. We like watching TV because it makes us laugh, it makes us cry, and it scares us. There are literally billions of people watching the TV at any given time. It truly is a global audience, which means a lot of money being generated. The money is generated through, you guessed it, commercials. There are massive advertisement and marketing firms and top executives making top dollar for one purpose: to try to target the consumers and get us to watch the commercial and buy the product. But consumers have a different idea in mind. They want freedom from commercials. The first thing consumers are doing are using digital video recorders, or more commonly known as DVRs. It allows television viewers to change the concept of the time of airing and the time of viewing, giving them more control. This time-shifted viewing allows users to pause live television, rewind to watch replays, and fast forward through commercials. It's time-shifted viewing. That means that viewers can watch original content days, weeks, or even months after it originally airs. It's estimated that nearly 47% of all United States households owns a DVR at their home. Consumers are also using other technologies in order to avoid watching advertisements. Consumers' access to entertainment through their smartphone or tablet is at an all-time high. Smaller screens, such as these tablets and smartphones, are becoming an increasingly popular way to watch movies, television shows, and other video content, such as YouTube and Netflix. Internet-connected televisions are also coming into the market and have been recently named smart TVs because of the similar capabilities to the operating system of the smartphone. Smart TVs allow the convergence of the internet with television, and there's a lot of internet out there, such as social media and millions of apps. There's also a trend called second screening. The term used when consumers use other devices while watching television is referred to as second screening, which we'll get more into later. There's another thing consumers can do to avoid watching advertisements. It's called life. There are a lot of offline activities and non-technology related activities that can keep us pretty busy and occupied during the commercials. I wanted to find out a little more about this, so I conducted an online survey to try and identify motivational factors that contribute to TV ad avoidance. I've included some of these trends that are all statistically significant. The first thing I wanted to see was how many of these viewers were actually avoiding TV ads. 79% of my respondents said they typically avoid watching TV ads, while only 21% admitted to watching TV ads on a regular basis. The next thing I observed was the difference between men versus women and how they respond to avoiding ads. Men will typically utilize technology to try and avoid ads. For example, they'll fast forward using their DVR or change the channel using the remote control. On the other hand, women are more likely to multitask during the commercial to avoid the advertisements. For example, they get involved with offline activities such as chores or use second screen technology with their phone or tablet. The next thing I looked at was DVR owners and if they were actually utilizing their DVRs to fast forward through commercials. 68% of DVR owners fast forward through the commercials most or all of the time. Over 2/3 of the respondents said they use their DVR to skip commercials. That's using technology. The next thing I looked at was what viewers wanted out of a TV advertisement. Did they want it to be entertaining? Did they want it to provide product knowledge? Or was it just a waste of time? 87% of respondents said that they thought commercials should be entertaining, but 75% said they believed that commercials should provide product knowledge, while 48% of the respondents said commercials were just a waste of time. This is important to note that consumers prefer a commercial to be entertaining rather than provide product knowledge. As second screening or watching television while using a mobile device or laptop has become mainstream behavior, it's important to see what the viewers are doing on their second screen while watching television. The top 4 answers were surf the web, check social media, find out more about the show, and play games. As you can see, surf the web was the most popular, coming in at 73%. However, it's interesting to note that checking social media was more popular with the female respondents. 82% of female respondents admitting to checking social media while it's on their phone and second screening. On the other hand, the males affected the play games variable. 48% of them admitted to playing games while second screening. There was a noticeable trend that was identified when analyzing the variables of level of education completed and advertisement avoidance. The higher the level of education completed, the more likely they were to not watch an advertisement. So for example, the doctorate was less likely to watch an advertisement than the high school graduate. This means that education does not equal television advertisements. Perhaps it's the other way around. From analyzing my research, I've come up with a few key analyses going forward for advertisement companies and marketers to take note of going forward. When it comes to second screening and social media usage, women 18 to 34 are an early adopting group that should be of primary importance to marketers. As noted earlier, women second screen more commonly than men, and when they are second screening, they're on social media. This is an opportunity that marketers can utilize. Another key analysis is that commercials increasingly need to rely on visual or emotional appeal to be of interest to viewers. Viewers want to be entertained, and with DVR technology, there are only a few key frames that consumers will notice. Marketers need to make those noticeable. Going on top of that, another key analysis is the most commonly agreed upon attitude to television commercials is enjoyment of those that are entertaining. You see this during the Super Bowl. Commercials are entertaining and suspenseful rather than informative. Entertainment is the key component of television advertisements going forward. Another key analysis is the difference between men and women. Women are most likely to turn to offline activities like household chores during ads, while men want to avoid ads, are more likely to change the channels or fast forward them using a DVR. Going on top of that, since women are more likely to use second screens during TV ad breaks, but less likely to watch TV video ads, marketers seeking to reach this female audience would be better off with social media focused campaigns that harness viewers' connection with the programming without expecting them to sit through video ads. Women are a great group to target with social media, but not necessarily with TV advertisements. Television ads remain the dominant form of advertising. However, marketers and advertisement agencies have a great opportunity with the upcoming technology to multiply the reach of their messaging. They just have to be a little more creative about it.